Hey guys, welcome back to Review a Day. So today I'm going to talk about one of the strangest conceptions for a manga volume ever. The volume we're going to be talking about is Kujibiki Unbalance. Here's the deal. There was, and I'm going to look it up so I don't horribly get this wrong too, but Genshiken was a anime series which was about a group of students who form an otaku, or manga, TV, video game fan club at their school so that they can bond, and shows the relationships between the characters. In order to avoid lawsuits, they created a fake manga series that the characters were a big fan of called Kujibiki Unbalance. Kujibiki Unbalance was made into a three-episode anime series, which showed the first 24th and 25th out of 26th episodes of the series, essentially as a parody of manga and anime tropes. That did so well that they actually made it into a regular series, which ran 26 episodes and did not do very well because it didn't have the same parody tone as the original series. This manga adaptation is an adaptation of the second series that went 26 episodes, and instead doing it in manga form. So, now that we have the background on the series, how is the actual manga volume? I'm of two minds on this, I would say. This discussion comes up every time we talk about manga, but it certainly has a lot of the things that people don't like in terms of big eyes, lots of crying, crazy action, etc. However, the panel layout is relatively clean, and there are some really good character relationships in it, dealing with a bunch of characters who, through a lottery, end up being the president, vice president, treasurer, and secretary of the student council, or at least they need to work towards it. Except everything in their lives are determined by lottery. The biggest problem is this is adapting something that, for me, I have no idea about, and dealing with tropes and ideas that I personally have no idea about, and I'm guessing for a lot of the non-manga readership, you're not going to have a lot of ideas about it as well. The other thing that I want you to notice is, I don't know if you can see this, but this is for ages 16 plus, and take that warning pretty seriously. It's weird. For the first chapter or so, I was going to recommend it as a pretty fun, good kid series. But there's a lot of jokes about grabbing boobs. There's even a brief nudity in it, and there's a lot of, not to gross everybody out, but what dirty manga uses, which is a lot of bulging vaginas. You guys know what I'm talking about. Really. Hopefully you don't know what I'm talking about, but if you do, you definitely know what I'm talking about. And it's very weird. There's also some smattering of cursing, and I don't feel like it needs it at all. At all. It's just not important for something that otherwise would be a fun, silly kids' books. So by that, I can't 100% recommend it, but as an artifact of something that has the weirdest genesis of all time, I think maybe it's worth checking out, at least because it forced me to do a little research on where it came from. So that's it for Review a Day. I will see you guys tomorrow.